Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Zephyr Salazar. I'm with the Wake Up X, and today I have.
Sana Talwar.
So, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself and what got you into cybersecurity, and what was your interest in even getting here in RSA today?
Yeah, so I've been in cybersecurity. I've been interested in it since high school. I took AP Computer Science, and my senior year, I did the CyberPatriot competition in high school, which is like a cyber competition, kind of like a CTF-style competition for high school students. And that pretty much was like the spark and the interest where like I just loved getting it right and like solving the problems there.
Okay.
And since then, I went into my undergrad in computer science and, through my cybersecurity path. And that's why I'm here at RSA the first time. I just wanted to meet more security professionals, learn more about other security fields that are out there, and just network.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, do you think the RSA, you said you came to network, right?
Yeah.
You came to network. Do you think it's beneficial here to network? Do you see a lot of people? Do you see a lot of networking opportunities here? Do you see that by any chance?
And even just like walking in like the halls, I've seen so many people that I've followed for like years now.
Okay.
People I've followed since college, people I just followed like maybe like last month in the security space, even on LinkedIn or like the research that I'm seeing. And just being able to say hi, like, oh, I love your work. Like, and I like, just referencing something I just saw that they posted. It's just a fun conversation. And everybody wants to talk about what they're working on now, right?
Yes.
I always love asking, like, what are you researching right now? What are you looking at right now? Just to see where everything's at.
What type of stuff do you research?
Yeah, I personally research right now AI security specifically. So I'm looking into from like an AppSec perspective. So a lot of the work that I'm doing in creating talks and like creating some of my own personal research is like specifically under like prompt injections. And just to see like where like the OWASP like top 10 for LLMs falls into like in practicality. And hoping to like kind of teach that as well, right? Like it looks really obvious to security professionals.
Yes.
But to students that are starting, to like early folks in the career, like it's really hard to understand conceptually. I don't think there's like a lot of great resources.
Okay.
So I'm trying to help build that like barrier and bridge.
So what do you think about AI moving forward? What do you think? What was the changes? Do you think opportunities will get lost? Do you think new opportunities will be remodeled or new things coming up? What would you say?
So I do think I think AI is going to change a lot of things, right? Like that is very obvious with like everything that we've seen. But I don't think it's going to necessarily take all jobs away. Like, I know that's like the biggest fear. I do think it's going to change a lot of jobs and how you do it. So I think like that is a big key factor. Like, how are you adopting to the new, like every new AI research that comes out, like every single day, right? Everything new comes out every single day. So I think that will be the changing factor. Like maybe junior level jobs for certain tasks might not exist anymore. But I think more jobs and more, career paths will increase because of AI.
Okay. So you do see there's a positive side of it.
Yeah.
That's good because a lot of people in the industry feel like, oh, I'm losing my job. So there is some positive stuff I can see. And I know you mentioned about education. What got you into cybersecurity? What type of experience or how did you land in your cybersecurity position?
Yeah. So I've actually been an intern since I was 16 years old. So I interned 2 summers in high school and then I interned 3 summers in college and then I got my job. So I think internships for me was like the biggest key factor in getting the job experience and being like, and to be very honest, every single internship I did, I was like, did not like it. Tried a new field, did not like it. Tried another field, did not like it.
Yeah.
And then I ended up in my career in product security now, just by trial and error. And it's really, like, I think it's really important for you to actually be able to do something and then decide if you like it or not. So like internships for me was like a great, like, in 3 months, you get a quick little snippet of what a specific career could look like. And for me, it was great because I was like, nope, on to the next.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Instead of just going all out and just like, you know what, I don't like this opportunity. I didn't like this career.
Yeah.
This gives you at least an understanding. It's like, you know what, maybe I might just move on to the next one. So what experience did you have in the past? So like of internship positions, you don't have to say the company.
Yeah.
But what other positions did you have?
Yeah. So I worked in the office of CISO as like a software engineer in security first. And I was a computer science major, so it seemed like a good fit. But I very easily recognized I did not want to just sit and code for 8 hours a day, even if it was like, coding for a security purpose or a security tool. Did not enjoy that. I also did like network security. So I specifically was like in servers room, like racking up servers, plugging everything in, working on that. Yeah. So I was on the hardware side of things. Did not enjoy that. And my last internship was embedded security. So I was working on FPGAs and securing them like hardware for embedded stuff. And even though I'm a computer science degree, I'm not a low-level programmer. So working in C and anything below that was just like not something I enjoyed. Not something I was good at even, I'm gonna be honest, it's not good at it. And that was another thing. Like embedded security is not necessarily my forte either. So those 3 things where I was very obvious that like, no.
So you do have a background about computer science, the programming and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about the programming aspect? Do you think positions will slowly transition into cybersecurity, or programming is pretty much over. I know a lot of people talk about it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
People are scared of that.
So I do agree. Like programming has become a lot easier with a lot of the AI tools, right? Vibe coding is very real and it's very effective in getting like a functional solution. But I do think that like having computer science fundamentals in your book and on your belt helps you vibe code so much better.
Wow.
Actually, just a couple of months ago, I did a hackathon with Lovable, built something, and my husband, who's a software engineer, and when I was putting get something to work, he was the one telling me like which CSS element to like call out exactly.
This is awesome.
He was like, make sure this is set to 100%. He was like labeling out exactly. So like even just like that small snippet was like made my life so much easier because I was like, can you make this more even? Like prompted to do X, Y, and Z, set it to flex or set it to 100%. And then it magically worked. Having those fundamentals of computer science, like knowing how an algorithm works, knowing how to read code properly and like how things are function is really, so I think it's going to change again, like the software engineering jobs, but I don't think your software engineering knowledge should ever go away.
So I think that, like you mentioned right now, fundamentals, I think that's a major key point.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are trying to do in cybersecurity or IT, they're trying to transition to cyber, right? So a lot of people, or even people that are just trying to get into cyber or IT, they don't go to the fundamentals anymore. They're just trying to jump into like, you know what, let me get 10, 20 certifications.
Yeah.
Do you think that's reasonable or you think that's going to help it? That will help in the future? I know you had a different path for internships and everything else. Do you think that was more beneficial for you or beneficial for someone else coming in?
So I think any type of like formal education, if you're a complete beginner, is very important. So even if like you're vibe coding things or if you're like asking AI for, your tooling and things like that, knowing what a system looks like, knowing what a network looks like and how to build it, like it's really hard to get that knowledge without formal education or like unless you're a really strong practitioner and like a lot of Googling, things like that. So like having that fundamental knowledge, whether it's certification, whether it's college education, or whether it's like, there's lots of great YouTube videos out there that go in depth. So regardless of how you intake that information, having those like fundamentals of, again, like computer design and network design, things like that is going to be beneficial no matter what.
What channels do you recommend for YouTube? I know you just mentioned about YouTube.
Yeah. So I love a lot of like conversations. So CyberPatriot has a great like channel of communication. I really like them because they like focus on a lot of women in cybersecurity and what they do.
We need more of that.
We need more diversity, period.
More diversity.
So I really enjoyed their conversations. I think those are very interesting from like what career standpoints there are, because you can choose cybersecurity. Like I want to do cybersecurity.
Yes.
But then figuring out what to do in cybersecurity, you can do anything. There's thousands of options. So that one's the one that I've been recently watching a lot. And then anything by Dan Messler. He's like a security guru from the OG ones. Okay. I think he's great. I think he has a lot of like when new stuff comes out, like on news and like any adversaries, CVEs, things like that. So I think he's great as well. Yeah.
I need to check this out. So that's something, a good recommendation. And what funny now from here, the RSA, what is the coolest booth that you've seen so far?
I just started going around the booths, but I did see one for a company called Alice, and their just like booth is just like an Alice in Wonderland theme. But that really like that struck out to me because it was beautiful. Yeah. And it was so like on theme. Yeah. Based on their name. And then they have tea. So and I love tea. So I just got they have really good tea.
I need to go check it out. We'll check it out after this.
We'll go get some more tea.
Yeah, I've seen some cool booths here, and I've seen like a teddy bear looking thing over there somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So for everybody that's watching here, I want to say thank you to you for coming by. Sana, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you want to add anything else into the video? You want us to mention anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I'm just like volunteer, be involved in the community. And if you're interested in cybersecurity, things will happen.
And I'm asking one more question. Yeah. How'd you find out about me?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
Yeah. Okay. So following the community. Yeah.
What do you think about LinkedIn?
I really like it. I think it's great for networking and following what a lot of people do. So I found so many cool opportunities to apply to, or like when conferences are coming out, applying to CFPs and any conferences, like there's only so much you can know by yourself, right? Yeah. People share so much good information on LinkedIn. It's amazing. Not only the networking part of it, number one, but like I think the resource sharing that people do on LinkedIn is what I find the most useful.
Because I do use that for resources and I connect with people all the time. So like pretty much we met on LinkedIn.
Exactly.
I just posted a link. I just posted a picture. I was like, it was here. And you responded right away. So that's something that we were all connected. And I think LinkedIn is a great platform for a lot of people that there's, especially when they're starting out. Yeah. I think it's a really good platform to start looking around for positions and stuff. So what would you think about, what was your interest about getting in LinkedIn? What opened your eyes to get in LinkedIn?
My dad, he's in tech. So when I was in high school, he made one. He was like, you need to make a LinkedIn. You don't have to post it. Just make one. Yeah. And I made it like years and years ago now, but I think I've actively only used it for my benefit and like to put stuff out there maybe 6 months ago.
Okay.
I mean, you can have it on the standby for a while, but actively using it, being commenting, looking at things, being more involved in it. It's also like a different feed.
It is true.
It's a different feed. But I think even if you're just like a bystander on LinkedIn, there's so much you can get out of it.
Yes. Are you active on LinkedIn?
I try to be. Yeah. I'm trying.
That's pretty cool. So you have generations that are there.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I'm the first generation, so I'm starting everything.
Yeah, no, that's great. We need more people.
And this is what I find is networking with people here,
Yeah.
new opportunities.
Why is it?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.